Divine Feminines, and welcome back to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. So guys, tonight I wanted to do something a little different. Only because I've been led to tell you about being elusive and exclusive, right? So anyway, this isn't really exactly a reading. This is just me talking and giving you channeled messages, basically, okay? I'm picking up your vibes and some of your person's vibes already. And I'm allowing you to look at my new seal pillow, Enrique, during this reading for your personal enjoyment. Divine Feminine, yes. This reading is for the collective. It is not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. Don't panic. It just means I didn't pick up on your energy tonight. But I am picking up on most of you, I think. Yeah, and thank you to everybody for all your likes, subscribes, comments, shares. Enrique and I really appreciate it. You know, he's feeling like a star right now. But anyway, I'm just going to talk to you about the channeled messages that I've been getting today. And it's kind of funny because they want me to give you my little secret MO. Okay, it's not really much of a secret, but... oh, and this channel is for adults only. Anyway, Divine Feminine, I'm here, you know, because you guys are adopting my MO. For years, I've been calling myself exclusive and elusive. And now you guys are, I think we've grown together in this actually, because we're all now, I feel, exclusive and elusive, Divine Feminine. What does that mean? That means that, one, not everybody can run with you now. Not everyone can run with you now, Divine Feminine. You've leveled up. You've learned your lessons from the last cycle, and you've applied them to your own life, okay? You had to heal from something absolutely horrific and brutal. For some of you, it was freaking brutal. And you healed and moved forward in your own life, all on your own with the help of the divine, of course. And that takes a huge amount of effort. Now, during this whole time, honestly, I think you've always known your worth. I think that's everybody else's problem. They don't. A lot of these people that were in your life didn't know your worth, Divine Feminine. And you've realized that in this journey, okay? Now you've reached a point where you're at a completion of the last cycle and you're about to step into a brand new one. It's already started. A lot of you are probably already seeing your abundance roll in and getting your wish fulfillment. Some of you have even started new relationships. You've done a lot of work on yourself. A lot of accomplishments, Divine Feminine. And, you know, along the way, you've had to let go or cut out. Let's just say you've cut out many people that some of them you never thought you would ever cut out, you know. Some of them you're really surprised that you had the strength to do that. But the thing here is these people handed you the scissors. They handed you the scissors, Divine Feminine. Now, some of these people it really hurt to cut out. Some of them it took you quite some time to even, you know, to like ponder over it and think about it. But, you know, whoever you cut out of your life, they definitely showed you your true color, or their true colors. They showed you their true colors. They handed you the scissors. And you now knowing your worth, you're like, some people just can't run with me anymore. That makes you exclusive, okay? Now, the people that you did cut out of your life, Divine Feminine, they gave you ample reasons. And multiple reasons, I'm sure. Possibly for that span over years. Some of them, they've hurt you for years, or took advantage of you for years, or treated you like nothing for a very long time. You know, and some of them, maybe you just met and they didn't approach you correctly, say. Or they're still on a bunch of crap, you know, doing crappy, immature things. That, you know, you've leveled up. So whoever you run with now, whoever is in your soul tribe, whoever you're close to, you know, they have to kind of be on the same kind of vibe. And a lot of these people are still doing low vibing things, and around low vibing people, and in low vibing places. A lot of them full well know it, and they haven't acquired the spine yet to come forward. I mean, let's put it plainly, you know. You know, some people feel trapped. Some people just don't want to let go of their lifestyle. Whatever it is, this is for friends, co-workers, lovers. It's everybody. You know, and these are people, just say these are people that you cut out, right, out of your life. Well, now, most of them see, well, darn it, you know, what is divine, who's going to do this for me if Divine Feminine isn't around? Or, darn it, Divine Feminine is really abundant now, and now I want a piece of that too. Or, what? I'm so used to treating Divine Feminine like a freaking doormat. Who am I going to treat like a doormat now? What do you mean? Divine Feminine is not allowing this. Well, you're exclusive. You know, not everyone gets to run with you. Only the people that have their shite together and aren't living like, you know, in low vibing crap, those, if they're vibing the same way you are and working on themselves and making an effort and maybe, I don't know, doing something for others, you know, things like that. Being honest. I mean, the honest people and the ones that are vibing like you and putting effort into their own situation and themselves, those are the people that you'll run with. But so far, look around you, Divine Feminine. How many people really is that for you? One, maybe two? And most of you, I'm picking up on the energy, something about trust. Like, even if somebody shows you that, hey, you know, I'm kind of having fun with this person, or hey, I think maybe they're being honest with me. There's always that twinge that, you know, you can't fully trust someone right away. You know what I mean? Basically because you remember how it feels to get screwed over. You know, not everyone can run with you. And if you have to guess about someone, you're not going to allow them to run with you. That's the feeling that I'm getting for at least 80% of you. You know, take it how it resonates with you. But yeah, the ones that want to come back, that you've cut out, you know, of your life, because they handed you the scissors, Divine Feminine. The ones that want back in, they are always going to want you back in they're always going to want back in for a reason. Now, you know, some of them, their reasons are very selfish, of course. But, you know, there may be a couple in there that want back in because they learned their lessons. They want to do the work. And they genuinely regret how they've treated you in the past, you know. The problem now is these people have treated you so poorly, handed you the scissors. And for a lot of them, it took them literally forever to turn around and try to do the right thing by you. Okay? Seriously. It took them too long. Like, where were they? Is this really something that you care about when it takes you this long, right? Well, now they're coming back around. But you know what? For a lot of you, you're gone. You're already gone. For many of you, you've already moved. Some of you have moved like out of town, out of state, I'm seeing. Some of you are in the process now. Some of you have moved on with another person. You know, some of you have a whole new group of friends, a new soul tribe. Some of you, it's just a mental and emotional move on, right? You've healed. You healed by yourself, okay? Without these people's help. And since that takes a humongous amount of effort and is backed by an intense pain, you really learned your lessons and you bossed up really freaking quick. That, along with, you know, the guidance of the divine, right? The divine has everything to do with this journey, everything. But, you know, now these people, they can't find you. And if they can find you, Divine Feminine, if they can find you, if they ever do see you out, if there's ever any way, you know, any event that happens that they could possibly bump into you at, it's going to be very hard for them to reach you, to truly reach you after the damage that these people have caused and the side of them that they've shown you. Okay? So, like, that's what makes you elusive. Not only are you hard to find, and when I say hard to find, you're hard to find. Your love is hard to find. Your talents are hard to find. Your divinity is hard to find. Your kind of soul is hard to find. You know, your energy is hard to find. Your high vibes are, everything about you, Divine Feminine, is freaking hard to find. And when these people had you around, they kept you down. Or they knocked you down and left. Okay? So now I feel like many of you are just like, I'm gone. I don't want to, the energy that I'm feeling actually is, finally, I'm free. You guys have alienated yourselves from me. Can you see it now? Can you freaking see it? That's what I'm hearing you, like, almost mentally, like, talking to these people, you know, energetically. But you're like, the feeling that I'm getting is, when you guys had me there, right, this is you saying this, when you guys had me there, all you did was mistreat me. You people didn't believe me, and you didn't believe in me. Most of you didn't even let me speak. If you did any favors for me, I had to beg or pay you, but you constantly needed me, right? And you know, now these people need you again. Who else? Who else could they suck dry, right? You know, I mean, these are people that the ones that want to come back now are the ones that are all kinds of butthurt because you cut them out, but they freaking need you. They need you. And it's almost, in a way, it's codependent. Now that you're gone and they can feel that absence, now they need you. Okay? But they can't find you. And now it's kind of like that saying, you know, I can't unsee what I've seen, right? If they do find you, you can't unsee the true colors that they've shown you. For many of these people. I mean, of course, there's, you know, exclusions here. You know, because a lot of people are being forced to work on themselves. And you've been given the power of discernment, Divine Feminine. You're going to know the difference between somebody who is on a bunch of bull crap and someone who is working on themselves. You're going to know in their approach, I think. And the ones that don't approach you, it's not that they don't want you, because seriously, you're exclusive and elusive. How can they not want you? Okay? They wanted you enough to mess with you in the first place, and now that they can't be around you and can't find you and have to approach you correctly, you're a challenge. They want you even more. And and you're like kind of in this in this energy where you're like, I've had it. I am so tired of how people have treated me for so long. None of you saw my worth. None of you appreciated me. None of you showed me love. You really just wanted me around when I could give something to you, or you needed me around because you're codependent, or you needed to have me around because you needed somebody to whip down, right? Things like that. Or maybe some of you were just used sexually, right? Either way, you're just kind of like done with these people. This type of person, okay? This type of person. I'm not saying like, if these people went and did the work on themselves like you did, Divine Feminine, and not freaking run from it. Not run. They need to grow a spine. Stand up and do the right thing. They need to work on themselves, and they need to heal from past, like childhood traumas and stuff, But they need to do the work. They can't keep running from their problems. They can't keep running from their patterns. And they can't continue to treat you like you're nothing. Period. So you know what? Through this whole process, Divine Feminine, you've made yourself exclusive and elusive. You're a star. You're divine. And you know your self-worth. And even if these people wanted to reach you, it's going to be difficult for them. That makes you elusive, because not everyone can run with you. Only the ones who work on themselves can run with you, and that makes you exclusive. So, I don't know, for those of you who are maybe feeling, I don't know, maybe there's someone out there who's kind of sad because they feel like all the people that they knew are gone. Well, they're gone for a reason, honey. But you have to see it in the positive sense for you. It's because you're exclusive and elusive, baby. And not everyone can run with you anymore. They've got to do the work. And they have to be on your vibe level. Okay? They can't be low vibing crap. And that makes you exclusive. And if they do find you, if they can find you, and they can stand up enough, step up enough to come and talk to you, if they can't approach you correctly, they'll never reach you. And that's being elusive. So, Divine Feminine, this is where your journey's brought you so far. And I just wanted to let you know, being exclusive and elusive, that's something I've always said about myself. I'm exclusive and elusive. I don't let everybody run with me. They've got to prove themselves. And the second they screw up, they're done. And most of the time they don't know how to come back, because they're not strong enough. They're weak. That still makes me exclusive. Right? It's just something I've always been, I've been proud of it, really proud of that. Because when you know your self-worth, cutting people out that deserve it, you have to know, well, if they're not going to hear me out, or if they're going to keep treating me like this, they don't deserve to be around me. Or if they're not going to, I used to try to talk to these people over and over and over again, and like I've always said on my YouTube channel, nobody's listened to me until now. Well, you know, it says in the Bible somewhere, you can always, you know, you can talk to somebody, you know, for a long period of time, but at some point, you've got to walk away if they're not listening. You got to walk away and try to reach others. And that's what you're doing. You know, that's what you're doing, Divine Feminine. You're walking away from the people that don't really want to be reached. And you know what, honestly, it's going to be hard for them to reach you. And you're moving on to a new soul tribe. So you can look at it that way as well. Either way, this is something I'm really proud of. And I'm really proud that you guys have adopted it too. So yeah, say it with me. I'm exclusive and elusive, baby. Yeah, say it again. I'm exclusive and elusive. That's right, because you are. Not everyone is going to be able to run with you. Not everyone is going to be able to join you on your journey and your abundant new future. And you're elusive because even if they do catch up with you sometime, someday, it's going to be very hard for them to reach you if they're low vibing and you're vibing high. So anyway, Divine Feminines, yes, congratulations. You most certainly are exclusive and elusive, baby. And you know what? You worked for every bit of that. Be proud, stand tall, take care of you, and peace out.